Evening all, it's the daily Warzone final, so 30 have entered. It's the 12th of October 2012. So the prizes in this, quite a lot of prizes. There's 100 prizes. To get your 1000 cubic entry fee back, you have to be in the top 34. There's a handicap on the time. The higher rated player gets less of the share of the time. Of the 4 minutes. Okay, so pop by the Kingscrusher Cafe if you want. I'm going to mention stream here and in the stream room. Okay, I've just seen news flash. On Chesscube.com I checked out, and lost quite quickly. Sorry, I don't want to spoil it for any of you that haven't seen it. Whoops. I mean, no, I won't say to who. Okay. I might be doing a video about it soon. It's an interesting game anyway. So there's a strong tournament going on at the moment, and the world champion didn't have the greatest day at the office. So yeah, chess is a very difficult game. What can you say? Sometimes even champions lose quickly, and I hope I don't lose too many games tonight, by the way. So let's just see. Okay, and it starts a bit earlier than someone with a Coulson mascot or something, is it? Oh, that's very generous to give me my points multiplier a bit quickly. Okay. Do I need a lot of generosity like that to do well in this tournament? Probably. Okay. Game 2, 2-1-2-5. I'm thinking to go back a bit to the closed Sicilian, if Sicilian is played, which is still the most popular. But D5 is very, very popular at the moment as well. Okay. Can I go for a hack attack here? Try and get the light square bishop. Oops, let's not lose the light square bishop though. That would be pretty embarrassing. As embarrassment goes. Okay, can I double on this e-pawn? What else can I do? He's weakened a bit of dark squares there. Can I play knight e4? Or just dislodge this knight for a start? Oh, okay. Maybe not. Oh, he's resigned here. That was very generous. I don't know what's going on. I haven't bribed anyone, I assure you. I don't know what's going on here. Just didn't like his position. It was an unintentional pawn sack. I don't get it. Okay. But yeah. Okay. Let's carry on. Okay. The points multiplier is going up. That's the good news about this as well. I can get a rapid points multiplier going. Elephant Gambit, I'm still loyal a bit to the use of the Elephant Gambit. I don't mind knight d4 that much. This usually is a very comfortable position, except if c4 is played here, which is gain speed probably. Okay, no. So we'll have to worry about d5. So just in case d5 is a problem. Okay. Queen e8. Spassky would approve. I've just gone over 2 games of Spassky against Fischer where he plays nifty queen moves against Fischer with very dangerous attacking opportunities anyway in both games, and one of the attack really was prevalent. Here, knight b4, knight d4, maybe just f4 for e3. That looks quite dangerous. What is that? Did I lose a queen or something, or is it okay? Okay, I'm attacking the bishop now. Okay. This looks like I just want a piece for nothing. Okay. Is everyone drunk tonight? Or I don't know, queen e4, you could try and mate me I suppose with queen e4. I'll try cheeky bishop h3. Try and get this bishop on the diagonal for bishop g2. If I play bishop c6, I suppose there is bishop e4. Now that's looking like annoyance is coming my way. Uh-oh. I don't want that skewered. Why does this look dangerous all of a sudden? Okay, no panic. No panic. Stop panicking. Okay, knight e6 could swallow the rook. I'm not getting mated off knight e6. Am I? Because the rook on h6 is actually helping matters. Take this guy. Now bishop c6, keeping the rook on h6 for dear life. Maybe bishop b6 or f3. What about f3? Is f3 any good? f3 any good? Trying to undermine white's king safety. I'm hoping it's good. Still protecting h7. Actually, it's queen h4 almost on the cards. No need. No need for something silly like queen h4. What about rook g3, f2? It's simpler to get back the rook. Yes, that would be good. Rook g3, or even bishop g3. Let's go for simple. Bishop g3 for f2. Come on. Simple time. So bishop h2 here. Looking dangerous. Now I can take this and look forward to something else. Like rook h1 is now on the cards. Okay. They're giving me a running f pawn. Now this is under fire again. Can I get away with this? Just drop bishop. Whoops. Let's try and not get mated. That would be quite tragic. Doesn't look sound. Okay. It's a good start, especially compared to the other day. Sometimes, okay, I get a good start, I get a bit of confidence, even if there was a quick resign, I need a bit of confidence, I think. I think everyone does, but okay. Now I've got this isolated queen's pawn scenario. Don't want to make him waste time with bishop c5. It's going to give me e6. There's going to be pressure on e6. Okay, what can I do with that though? What can I do with it? I don't know. Whoops. Okay, let's play bishop a6. Try and win the exchange. What about this? No, it doesn't win the exchange. Nope. Knight d4 to e6. Why don't I just play simple? Come on, simple. Just take on e6. And then go back. And oh, I don't know. He's got a nice center. What am I doing here? This isn't cool. Is it? He's got too much. He's got dynamic pressure. I've got to stop knight g4s. Okay, queen d4 maybe. Get a dark square grip going. Can I? I'm going to get squashed remorselessly. These pawns look a bit squashy. About to be squashed on this bishop e4. Nope, don't think so. I'm in big trouble and he's got more time. Uh-oh. This looks as though I'm in big trouble. Can I take here though and take on e3? Did he miss that? There's queen a2, queen e7, rook e8. I don't know. He could have played queen a2 there. Has he let me off the hook? I can't set a trap for anything, can I? Don't need to set any traps. Thinking about bishop d5's there. No need. Let's just play a4. Try and queen the a pawn. Carlson would approve probably. Just play for this past a pawn. Come on, b3, and then rook b5 is forking lots of pawns. Although I've just released control. I should have just played h4. Just release control here. But if he plays knight g3, there's rook g5 check. If he plays knight f2, okay. Gonna have a rook h8, rook g8. What about just rook h4, encouraging knight g3? What am I doing? Okay, that's a good question. What am I doing? What about taking this rook off would be good. If I can take the rook off, That would be good, wouldn't it? Knight g3, just take the rook off here, come on. Queen this pawn or not? Like the pawn's not queening here. I think I've got to play b4 and bishop d5 though. Looks a very dangerous thing to do, but I've just seen an endgame earlier, which, oh, it's check. Uh-oh, it's draw. It's forking. He can draw. If he takes, it's draw. Cat's being strangled outside. Okay. Or is it mating season? I don't know. Okay, so... Oh, he's not going to give me a draw. Can I play a5 takes a6? Do I have to work it out? I have to work it out. Oh dear. 5 seconds. I think he's coming back. I think I've just lost it. Or have I? Hang on, next move, anything. A7. 5 seconds. I just get this knight off to get a draw. Draw. Come on. Insufficient mating material. Okay, okay. Bit of a disappointment there. Why did I play the pawn sack? Could have delayed the idea. Could have delayed the idea. Come on, think. No, I don't want to resign the game. Okay, so is bishop f2 on the cards? Is b5? I'm going to munch that bishop if he's not careful. Trying to keep hold of the position here. Come on. Rook d8, maybe the central control or not. He seems pretty solid actually. Is knight e4 now on the cards? Not really. Gotta keep solid. It's knight e6, bishop c8, bishop e6, h6. What about simple h6 as a move? Then try and just get this queen away from my king. Knight h5. There isn't queen g6. Queen g6 here. Knight h5 here. For knight f4. If I get knight f4 and maybe queen f6. Or knight e6 to d4. That's even tastier. If he plays knight f5, I just take. Okay, support both knights. Knight support. I think. Recharge the knight. I'll take this guy. Get rid of the pin. I wonder about f6 or b5 as a pawn sack. Bishop takes queen c5. There's also queen d7 taking f5. If I play f6, I don't think that's a problem weakening the diagonal just there. Queen c5 and b5. Okay, creating a pin here. Maybe h3. Tactically vulnerable soon. Or rook f4 is going to be a possibility on this pin here. He puts pressure, doubles rooks. Or queen f4. Queen f4 will be a threat. Interesting. Let's play rook e2 here. d4. Ah, get this bishop away from that diagonal. Maybe a4. Oops. Okay, what about exchanging off queens? He hasn't got that much time. If I get rid of the queens here, is that exchange position? Do I need to do that? That exchange. Get the queens off here. Okay, what about playing for b4? It's not that brilliant, is it? His position, the exchange down. If I get a king blockade, my king's a bit of a prisoner. If I play g6, try and get the king out of this prison thing. Escape from New York. That's a good film that comes to mind. Okay, so no blockade or not? No. Uh-oh. What am I doing with the king here? What am I doing? What about b4? No, there's c4. I can't let him have c4. Can I use one of these files for rook? For rook f4? He's getting short on time. Try and get behind the pawn, ideally. Actually, he's winning that by force now, after that brilliancy I've just played. Just losing an entire rook, but he's got 8 seconds. Okay. It's tragic. What about trying to win b2? Come on, can I win b2? Yes. Can I get back to play a3, a2, that sort of thing? Oh, don't tell me I've just trapped the rook. Oh, he's given up his rook. Okay, that helps. Okay, okay. Blimey. Okay, it's better than the other night. Huh? Okay, I'll play something solid. Boring London system. No, I can't be that boring. I refuse to be that boring. Do I let him? No, I'll protect that pawn for a laugh. Sort of losing half my position on the queen side. Okay. And okay. So what about e4, e5? Is that on the cards? If he's given me this opportunity to undouble my pawns, is e5 going to be any good? Okay, that's been completely undermined. Okay, a castle here. What about ed and trying to expose the king in the centre? Okay, if I try and expose this king in the centre, now is d takes any good, or c4, or maybe one day, maybe here. Rook e5 is. He just takes with the queen. Why did I do that? Okay, I've got to protect g5 now. That was an unnecessary simplification. So okay, let's just put a pawn on a6 to try and get some mating nets going, unless I get mated first, which is quite likely now. Oh dear. Can I get rid of this bishop or play queen g1 as a defense? I don't mind the exchange of queens here. If he doesn't exchange queens, maybe queen g4. Then maybe knight f4 at the right moment could be useful. If I split these pawns up, then rook e1. If he plays rook e8, I take. I've got bishop versus knight end game. Now he's connecting all the pawns. Let's just go back with this plan. Actually, h3 would have been good. Why didn't I play h3? Because now he's got h3. Unless that's a tactical target to something later. That pawn could be loose later. Uh-oh. This looks grim. What about bishop b3? Just trying to get this knight off. So he's really sitting on my position here. Blockade. Nice blockade. If I take on c4. I was going to play knight f3, undermining my blockade. Keep the blockade with the rook. I'm not threatening anything in particular, am I? I'm just trying to hold the position for the moment. What about knight c6 as a threat? If I set that up with knight c6 now as a threat. Oh, there's knight e6. Yes, knight e6. Bit of luck. Always need a bit of luck. So bishop d5 might be okay. Oh, rook d7 is now set up. So if he was unwise to move this knight when it's not check, then rook d7 would win bishop. How about bishop f5 just to undermine e4? Okay, he's gonna maybe take, play g4, trying to grab past h pawn. If he takes in g4, uh-oh. What about f6? Simple f6. Come on, think. Pass pawn management. What about pass pawn over here? Uh-oh. There's rook e7 check winning the... Okay, that's a blunder by him. Uh-oh. What have I done there? Let's get these pawns. I think I can manage it from here. Just about. I think he's going to lose on time. Okay, but people, whatever, they accelerated. I've only drawn one. Okay, it's early days. It's early days. Let's go for a win. Come on. Sveshnikov, I used to play this. Let's try and get the central control going. I guess knight c3. Seems familiar. I looked at this a while back. It's a line, I think, in Chesscube.com. Okay, is he going to play e6? What about f6? Is that dangerous? Or get my king contest the centre for a laugh? Okay, so now I'm in trouble, am I? Have I got a weak pawn here? Uh-oh. Okay. Off a draw here. He's probably not going to accept. I think he's convinced me. He's pretty good. No, he's not going to accept. Okay, so can I make the most out of this pawn? Losing 2 pawns in the process. But if I get e3, e2 in, that would be dangerous. I was going for a tactic, cheap tactic. Okay, draw my repetition. Okay, interesting. So, fluida. This looks like comfortable stuff to play. No, d3 was the move, not knight f3. Whoops. Is bishop c5? That's interesting. I've got to get rid of that pest. Surely. Maybe queen e2 or... Right. So going queen h4. Crude intentions. This bishop's not doing anything. Develop it. Oh no, second pawn here. Bishop b2. Get this bishop out and about. Oh, this looks... Okay, I think this is the time to do something with the bishop. Okay, I've got this rook out as well. It looks artificial, but it will do. Okay, I think I'll avoid pawn structure damage. He's going to give me the dark square bishop. I've got this idea he's going to give me the dark square bishop. Here. It looks tempting, otherwise there's pressure on d5. And then queen h4, queen g3. Knight d5 is the principal threat, isn't it, after queen g3? Because queen g7. This bishop's actually very useful now on the diagonal. He shuts down the bishop, he plays d4. Just shuts that bishop down. Why not? Knight e4 actually looks as though it's winning a rook. Whoops. Could have been worse, I suppose. Oh no. Can I win d4 after winning b6? Can I shut this queen out of f2? Oh, this is Dire Straits. British rock band. It is a musical reference. Had that on a video recently. Dire Straits. What about bishop d4? I've always got queen d5 on rook e8, so check. Bishop e3 just to shut down the file. Just try and hold on here. Is he going to let me hold on? Can I even get... I don't know, I don't mind getting queens off here for this ending. 22 seconds. It's pretty rapid time limit for this sort of thing. For endings. Try and get a pawn over here. Pawn over there. Oh, 18 seconds. No, it's speeded up. Oh, I can't defend that. Whoops. Alright, 10 seconds. Do I try and play h5 or not bother. Two seconds. Oh, he's lost on time. It is pretty brutal on the clock in this tournament. It's only a 2-minute tournament. Close relative of bullet. Okay. Okay. Play for a cheapo. Yep. Need the old Greek gifts to accelerate get a few quick wins if possible. Okay, looks good. Is he going to take? Or bishop g3? Knight f2 is good here. Just taking, simple. Okay, now I think I'll just take for bishop g3 still without bishop h3. Need a quick win. Okay. I'll try Nimzo Larsen in respect of Nimzovic and Larsen, Bent Larsen. David Dolvin Chateau, which I always end up playing against Nakamura when I play him in both games on the ICC for some weird reason. I don't know. I think I get frightened of playing a normal opening. It's aggressive here. This diagonal, the dark square control, is aggressive. So it's knight f3, h4. Keep the diagonal, bishop. Try and build up that sort of thing with maybe queen h5, knight g6. That would be mating on that diagonal. Queen h5 is possible here. Does he want to play g6? It would be too dangerous, wouldn't it, to play g6? I take, king moves fe. It looks like slaughter for the king, that position. I guess it is knight e5 there. Well, could I use this h file, move the king for rook h1 if the king's on h8? That pin seems too much. I doubt he can play g6. Surely he can't play g6. Right. Now the simple one is probably e takes here, without anything too spectacular for the moment. If he shuts down, he loses that bishop. He can't shut down the bishop just yet. Bishop g7 is not a threat, but knight f5 might be. G6 is possible there, because there's no knight h6. Or I can play that. Knight h6. I think it does weaken the dark squares. Okay. In fact, queen h6 is a beautiful mating idea, isn't it? With knight and bishop. Maybe a bit risky though, if he does anything else apart from what I hope he does. There's a bit of hope here because I haven't calculated anything apart from knight takes his mate. Okay. Isn't he just losing material on that? No? I'm even protecting that. That was a good turnout for the books, better than most of my combinations recently. Okay. No, that wasn't a combination. A combination must have a sacrifice in it. That's another. That's a definition I've reviewed recently. Okay, a sacrifice is needed for a combination. That was just no sacrifice, I think. Okay. The doubling cube has been applied. Yes. Okay. So we're up there. That Nimzo Larsen actually got some juices flowing for me. I think I might play that in another game. Yeah, why not? Let's play Finchetto. King's Indian style. Gain space. Squash, squash, squeeze on the king side. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Okay, let's play rook f7, bishop f8. Line up the troops on g4, King's Indian style. Come on. Get the troops in. Is it going to be any good? I don't know. Knight h4. Do I need knight h4 to try and take off g2 first? This isn't going to be easy. Attack on the queen side as well. Try and win a2 as well at the same time. That would really confuse my opponent. Try and win a2. A little tickle on a2. He did weaken d4 a little bit. Can I get the rooks in? What about bishop e7 and try and connect the rooks? This b7's a bit vulnerable here. This queen's almost trapped. Can I pretend as I'm going to trap the queen? What was that? Oh, okay, just as I'm not losing a piece. Try and trap the queen with knight d4. Or win a knight on c2. What does the queen go? Okay, there's d5 here, gaining space. Useful space, maybe. What about using g5 now with that knight? If I use g5, still need to build up, I think. What about getting more space on the queen side for a laugh with c5? Was that too committal? It does lock out a few things. And if he takes, I'll take with the bishop, but he's got knight b4 to d5. Okay, okay, what am I doing here? I mean, I will take here. Maybe f3 is useful for f-file. Or this for bishop h4, is that any good? Or not? Can I get into these dark squares? Bishop g3, that sort of thing. Okay, nope. There is a pin. Can I put pressure on that diagonal? Or just come in with the queen? His queen's over on the wrong place, surely. No, hang on. Hang on, hang on. Overloading. He's overloaded, surely. Bishop takes. I'll win the bishop. Okay, surely I can win this ending. I've got an outside pass pawn here, as well as an extra bishop. Now that should come in handy, but hold on. I don't need to do anything. I just need to get my king over here. I was overloading my bishop. Ah. Okay. Am I going to find a way of losing this ending now? Oh no, hang on. My bishop's overloaded. Which means... What does that mean? Can I just come and win this pawn over here for a sec? Then the bishop's on that one. Okay. So far so good. And I need to get a square... a useful square with my king. Of course he's not going to give me a useful square. Get away from my pawn! Leave my pawn alone! Leave my pawn alone, come on! Get away from my pawn! Uh-oh! He's on my pawn again. Okay, 23 seconds. I'll munch these pawns. Drag D pawn down. Oh no, what have I done? What have I done? No! How to make a mountain out of this ending? Oh man. Come on, give me that. It's going to be check as a signal. Oh, on the buzzer, on the buzzer. 0.4 of a second. Why? Why did I leave it so bad? Oh. Okay, no, I don't want this check particularly. I'll stop the check. Naughty. Naughty bishops. FNAF. Oh. Oh, what am I doing? What about d4? d4's worried for its life. d4. Oh no, the pin is too much. I'm being dismantled with simple means. Pins, pressure. Go on, just take my pawns. Go on, take all of them. Okay. What about knight d5? It's refusing to munch my pawns. Are they not good enough? What about rook f1, queen d2 now? Actually, that rook on the d file. I've got to go back there later. Got to sort out some business on d4. I've got to keep d4 protected. Mind you, this is about to collapse as well. e4. This doesn't look like a good position. Do I want to play queen d4? There's no knight b4 right now. So on rook e8, how does he torture me further? On rook e8, queen d3, bishop f3, fine, I can handle that. Anything else to worry about? I think just castling queenside is order of the day. Yeah. Well, I can make it. Let me take this one and d5. I'll just queen c3 for a moment. And castle finally. And now e5 is possible. Okay, he's a bit short on time. There's knight c6 on the cards, or bishop c5. Bishop c5. I've actually got a reasonable position all of a sudden. Skewering. Old skewer. Tactic. All tactics to do with food are useful. Okay, chicken skewer. Kebab. Okay, to stop this king b1. Queen c7 is possible now for rook d8, surely. Back row, the old back row tactic. Actually, queen c8 on queen e8, queen c8. Okay. Okay, that was a terrible game, but fun. That's the main thing. Fun. Okay. French defense, bit of variety, something solid. Solid in inverted commas. What does solid mean? I've been pondering the question recently. What does solid mean? Okay. Whoa! I don't remember that. What is that? Let's play check for a laugh. And then peel open this F file. Almost the queen is in danger. Knight d4 is possible here. Queen b6 is not really that possible. Okay, let's check on e3. No. Let's just play a normal move. What is a normal move? Just take. Let him take the queen. Give him more dynamism. Okay, so knight, if I get the knight in c4, that should be enough. Moving over here, knight c4 next. Try and get this queenside pressure going. Maybe cement everything on the queen side. a5, a4, cement mixer out. Okay. That makes things pretty solid, cement mixer. Okay, can I get the bishop on the nice diagonal positional? Karpov would be proud. Get a nice rook on f4. Okay, d4 is about to collapse. d4 collapsing. Come on. Not yet. Okay, I'll encourage it to collapse. Come on, I want to lose white's control of d4 here. If he takes, knight moves. There's other things protecting it. Okay, brilliant. Can I bring the king in to help? Am I missing a basic tactic? I suspect this is a really good position, sitting on him, but am I missing some tactic? That one springs to mind. Can I do something else? Okay, is d4 about to collapse? It's not, is it? It's not going to budge off d4. Ah, maybe he is now. Is he going to take? He's budged off d4. Give me rook g4. His centre's gone. His knights are forked. The forks of the knights have forked. Come on. What does he do about the knights? Losing one of them. Can win the other. Okay. Okay, come on. Let's get this pawn going. Resign. Come on. Resign already. Come on. Okay. 21 minutes to go. This is definitely a more fun time than the other time I played in this Warzone. Oh, okay. Let's accept. I don't want to get beaten to pulp from Tazek just at the moment. Okay, he's a dangerous player in the morning tournaments. Okay, come on. Let's just accumulate. Try and accumulate 1 or 2 more wins in the 20 minutes. Should be possible. Wait for castling sneakily. Attacking c4 anyway. I'll play h5 attack. Oh dear, what is going on here? He's not castling into it. Uh-oh. Am I in trouble? What about d4? Is he going to give me the dark square bishop? Maybe I'll take h5, bishop h6. Is that going to be a problem? Okay, yeah, he's solid. Although knight b3, cheeky little threat for him to deal with. Try and open up this queen side. Is he going to take? Right, there's knight c4. There's queen a4, knight c4. That looks tasty. Then I can win e3. E3 will collapse. Also takes here. If the bishop was on the diagonal, takes there. Nope. Okay, nothing's happened there of significance. I've got the bishop pair. His pawns are shattered. Bishop g4. Okay, now he's giving me pawn access with that exchange. Frontal attacks galore. Okay. Should I just cement c6 for a moment? Let him take. I've got rook d4 on the pin. If he took after, he's sorting that out, but a3 is going to drop. Okay, c6 is on the fire. What do I do about c6? c6 alert. Okay. What if I just take and then... Okay, I'll take here willingly, I think. No, bishop f5 first. Don't know if that's being clever or not. Maybe because of a check and bishop f4, I can try and win the bishop. Try and win this bishop. Loose piece on g2. Will it cause resignation? It looks painful. Lose the bishop on g2. Uh-oh, he's stalling. Time burning alert, time burning alert. Okay, what do I do? What do I do with this bishop? I don't know. I don't know. Bishop b4, bishop b4, bishop g4. Try and get mating that with the 2 bishops and the rook. It's almost a mating net, isn't it? Can I just win the other bishop with rook e1? Bishop g4 coming up. Looks painful, to say the least. No. Okay. Bishop, king b2. I'll just go with bishop up here. Alright, okay, let's take stock here. Bishop up. Can I just bring the king in somewhere? Where do I bring the king? Anywhere? h4 is a pawn sack, or just bishop e1 would have been good. Get the bishop over here. He's going to make h5 now. Okay, g5, f4. Do this slowly. Create that passed pawn. Then f3, f2, etc. bring the king into e3. Just keep on the dark squares away from the light square bishop. Mind you, there's no real problem here to worry about. I don't think I've got any loose pieces. King G, just this f2 business here now. Is mate. Okay, I'm leading the pack here. 75 in this tournament at the moment. Okay, I'll stick with my old thing. Forget the open Sicilians. There's a bit of insecurity about e4 with the open Sicilians, which I've been blasted recently, so I'm trying to avoid some bad memories. This one, even though it's simplistic in design, it's a very simple plan. Queen e1 is one of Spassky's favourite moves quite a lot of the time in Groomfields. But he's not allowing it here. Okay. Can I sort out b2, challenge d4, or do I need to play... Oh, secure this guy. Oh, 95 alert. Okay, okay, now I can kick d4. Oh, it's getting pleasant. Now I can play f5. Okay, then I can play bishop g5. Maybe get this queen to h4 after. So bishop g5. Oh, okay, he's giving me a big target. Big target on e6. Two things attacking that. Okay, also queen g4 if needed. Okay, so queen e7, knight e6, he takes. What is that? What is that? Oh, I could have done bishop e6. No need. Okay, queen g4 now. Oh, he's got e5 there. Let's drop back for a bit, attack d6. He's going to use the e5 square. So what about trying to play slowly for d4? Then maybe d5 he would take, check. Am I weakening my own d4 here unnecessarily? I couldn't have the exchange of queens run off. Well, there's bishop f6. Let's move this back here. So I wonder, okay, let's snap this one off. Okay, bishop g5, try and win h4. I'll play bishop g5. He's got d4 pressure. And that's a nice pin for a moment. Maybe e5 is on the cards. Knight d5. Knight d5. Isn't there rook d5 on knight d5? Just keeping things attacked. Oh, there's rook f1 and queen f7. Have I mucked it up there a bit? Yeah. There's bishop f6. He takes. Queen g5 is dangerous there, isn't it? Oh, why do I muck these things up? Why? Oh, he takes. I get my pawns back. Let's do it. Is a bit shorter on time. Queen g4 is threatening to be a pawn up if I take h4. Uh-oh. Let's drop back. Can I use my pawn majority or not? Get pawn to b5. I just dropped that pawn. Great. No, I haven't, not yet. Oh, I'm about to. No, let's not be too pessimistic. Okay, queen f3 on the cards now. Come on. Okay, tricky. Oh, I've got the queen off. I've got my b5 in to get the a pawn. Okay. Although I slipped up, did I take too long? Let's go for... It was long and grueling a bit, wasn't it? So, try for a hack attack. If bishop g5, I can try and trap the bishop. This looks good so far. Okay, if I castle queenside, then f5, then bishop. He's going to win a piece. I'm not careful with the old tactic of taking then d5. Okay. Let's protect things over here. Maybe bishop c8 for a moment, then f5. So bishop c8. Is this so bad? Well, I'll play f5 here. So I'm threatening knight f3, winning the rook, or isolating the pawn. Well, isolate the pawn. There's knight g4. That looks pretty tasty. Maybe I should have taken that. That's a nice blockade with the knight. He's got a fractured pawn structure. Can I really win from this? Get my pawn to g4 to seal the bishop. Stop the bishop using h3. Try and use my king, maybe come on a dark square. Knight f3 would have won the exchange. Muppets, man. Muppets. Think. Oh. He's got to guard f3. The knight's beautiful though. Do I want to give this back row free of charge? Not really. What's the plan here? Can I use my king? Can I make the bishop worse? Can I put all his pawns on light squares? Knight controls f7. I'll try and win this a pawn or something. I can get my king active. My king goes to d4 slowly, or rook a8, rook a2 to pin that bishop. That'd be nice. Then get the king to d4. Oh, this hasn't worked out here. What am I doing? I'll get the king to d4. There's rook f3. That wins g3. Okay, that's one less problem. Now this ending here. Can I win this pawn? If I win e4, am I going to win d5? I'll try and keep the king out of being a nuisance. That looks promising to me. Keep the opposition. Keep the opposition. Cool. Okay, 8 minutes to go. I think time for Nimzo Larsen. Respect time. Okay, queen h4. Okay. Queen h4 now. So g5, f5, f5 looks like some sort of move Spassky would play against Fischer. Against his Grunfelds. So e4, e5 would have been good. Is a plan, I mean, before he's wrecked it. Knight d2, e4, e5. It's okay, f6, knight d2. d4 is not totally weak just yet. Knight h4. So, oh no, I've just almost blundered horrifically. My queen, I've got to stop my knight being lost. Queen g5 after knight f6. This knight moves somewhere. Isn't there knight f5, knight d7, knight f5, king g8, knight e7, king h8, Knight d7, knight f5. Is that the best I can do? Looks like it. What about d5? It's not so bad if I can win d5. About knight e7 here, rook e8. There's rook f7. No, there isn't. There is bishop d5. I think. Okay, I'll just take the knight d6. So I'm threatening d4, knight f7. Also threatening d5. So if he moves the knight. Okay, what about just knight f7 here? So I've got a nice position with that f file. I've got a time advantage. I've got the rook on the 7th. There are things to celebrate here. Let's give me another pawn. Nope. Okay, what about knight e5 or knight g5? Nope. Protect this pawn for a sec. Then think about the f file again. Oh, knight d5 is going to come over knight d5. Oh, he didn't do that. Okay. Let's reroute this knight Carpathian style somewhere to f5. So knight f1 to g3 to f5, try and exchange off. He's going to e5. Okay, okay. What about knight f5 coming up here? That bishop or wait? What about c3? Hang on, can I undermine the centre? Okay, he's forcing matters. He's a bit short on time though. Getting rook f5, rook e4 is possible here. Rook a5. Can I win a6? Bishop c4. Can I play knight e4 or anything? Nope. Uh-oh. Okay, what about... Oh, he stopped even... Stopping a lot of stuff. Pre-move time. I think that's what it is. Pre-move time. Yeah, it's just time. 4:28. That was a struggle. Uh-oh, this is a great draw. Oh, I'm going to resign. I don't want to get done in by 24-13 at the moment. I just want to try and coast with 1 or 2 wins in the last 4 minutes. After that titanic struggle. Okay, is he going to win d4? Can I play for f4, f5? Okay, if I play for g4, bishop h5 would have been good there. Okay, what about rook g1, knight g2 to e3? I get this knight to e3. Oh, he's going to tear apart my king, isn't he? This is going to be nasty. Oh, this is going to be painful, or is it? I'm being very pessimistic. What do I do here? Rook g3. He's on c2 all the time. I can't exchange off that queen. I play this awkward move I played before with limited success. What about getting rid of the queen with queen b4? If I can get rid of... Actually, I'm attacking e7. If he takes, I've got a file pressure now. So maybe rook a2 served a point there. Aha! Now, what is this? Can I play for e6? It's g5, I've got knight g6, he takes. No, I haven't. Maybe king f1 is safer for a moment to avoid the king being smothered, mated. Okay, I've got persistent something here. So is he. What about f6? f6. Okay, I'll get the queens off. Kick this knight back, try and munch it. Top priority. Munch the knight, get the rook back in the game without allowing his rook on that f file. Get the rook back in the game. So king e2, bishop e4, bishop g3 maybe. Oh, he's timed me down totally at the moment. Now can I take this knight? Then what about e6? So if I play rook g1, just offer c2 just to stop this annoying pressure. But he hasn't got pass pawn immediately, so I'm threatening to win the bishop now or something. Not really. Okay, I can't make progress with that, can I? Bishop here, e7. That's one way. I get to play e7. He's going to generate a pass pawn. If I take the c pawn to avoid his a pawn. Alright, 4 seconds. Now my king is ready with king d2. What about b5? Wouldn't that overload his position? Oh no! 6! I thought I was doing better than that. Okay, 6. Okay, that was fun anyway. I hope you enjoyed it. Okay, comments or questions on YouTube? Yeah, I think haven't uploaded these for a while. Okay, hope you enjoyed it. Thanks very much. Well done to Rojak, Tazik, Badman, etc.